Good morning, everybody. I'll be honest, I don't really want to be awake right now, but I have to go work on the bike. The Honda Shadow build, I had sent everything off to powder coat directly before I got my surgery, and everything's back, and I'm putting it together now. I worked on it yesterday, and I'm finishing up today, hopefully, and I will hopefully have a reveal for you guys this week, but I want to let you guys know something about it real quick before you even watch it. It might be too sexy for YouTube. I'll be honest, just putting it all together, it just might be too much for YouTube. People just might not appreciate it. So I'm gonna go try to get that finished up today. But on Instagram, you may have seen me make a post about a specific box and some of the contents in it, and I said there's a really interesting story behind this, and it's something that you guys can appreciate because it's something that a lot of you guys have seen on the channel before. So you already have some investment into this, believe it or not. But before I get talking about the contents of this box, I do want to say that I'm giving away a couple pairs of sunglasses. And if you give me 30 to 45 seconds of your time, I'll tell you exactly how you can get them. So I do have a sponsor for this video. As you guys know, on YouTube, sponsorships make the world go round, and I appreciate you guys always being supportive of that kind of stuff. And they're helping me give away a couple pairs of sunglasses. This time I'm gonna do 4 pair. 4 people have a chance to win Heatwave Visual sunglasses using this method. So if you don't know about Orbital Warship Blitz, it's a 7v7 PvP game. You'll be the captain of your own powerful warship and use tactics to conquer the ocean. And you can win the battles on your own terms. If you want to play close and up in people's faces, you can do that, or you can play the long range game. I mean, I like to play the American warships because, I'm the most American YouTuber you've ever met. Besides the fact that I own a bunch of Japanese sport bikes. Whatever. Oh yeah, I have a Japanese car too. But you know, that's the most American thing you can do. Take other people's culture and make it your own. But Orbital Warship Blitz has incredible 3D graphics, a huge variety of real ships, and the cool thing is that they constantly keep the game up to date. And they're always adding really cool new features. So this is how you win the sunglasses. You will automatically be entered to win a pair of sunglasses when you use my link below and reach level 5. It's that simple. The winners will be announced in 30 days from today. So 30 days from this date, which means it'll be this date. And I'll announce it on my Instagram, my Facebook, and my YouTube, of course. When you reach level 5, screenshot it and tag me on Instagram or Facebook. And that's how you win. Super simple. Now about this box. So, a lot of you guys remember my buddy Mike and I, we went to Wisconsin. Not Wisconsin, why do I want to say Wisconsin? I'll be honest, I hate Wisconsin. It's literally the only place that I've ever been pulled over for going 10 over. At 3 o'clock in the morning, going to Minnesota one time, I got pulled over for going 10 over. The cops all like, hey, what's the hurry? And I'm like, trying to get the fuck out of Wisconsin. I digress. My buddy Mike and I, we went to Washington to go pick up his dad's bike. As you guys know, the whole idea of getting the bike for his father was to give him something to work on and ride and enjoy after Mike's mother passed away. Previously, before we shot the video, Mike's mother had been diagnosed with terminal cancer. If you guys don't know the story, basically Mike's father is a Vietnam veteran, served proudly for this country for several years, got out of the military, came home, bought a motorcycle, sold it, regretted selling it, and Mike and I got together with our friend Richard Ford, who helped us track down the bike. Found the owner, contacted the owner, found out it was registered in Tacoma, Washington, about as far away as it physically could be in the United States of America while still remaining in the upper 48. We fly from Georgia to Minnesota, buy the bike back, ship it home, fly home like the same day. It was a really awesome video. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. There's 2 different versions of it. This pertains to that. So we get the bike back. Mike's dad's been riding and enjoying it, and unfortunately, a few months ago, Mike's mother did pass away from cancer. He's been able to enjoy the bike and kind of, out of nowhere, unbeknownst to me, Mike and his dad are like, hey, we're coming up to Georgia for this day, for this long. We'll be here. Do you have time? And I was like, of course, I'll make time to see and hang out. They just wanted to grab lunch or something like that. And they were bringing the bike, which was really cool. They didn't mention anything about the box. They just said that we want to grab lunch. So I did. We're hanging out, eating lunch, and then Mike says to me, do you have a moment to talk outside? And I said, yeah, of course. So as soon as we get done, everyone heads over to their bikes, and Mike pulls out this box and kind of gives me, for lack of a better term, a thank you. It was definitely like a thank you for my fan base for being able to help find the bike and help them get it back, and it was really nice. It really wasn't me that did it. It was you guys that did it. I just wanted to help out and a friend as much as I could. Mike's a cool guy too. If you ask him the same thing, he'll call me a name. But he presented this box to me along with a really nice heartfelt speech, and I was like, what is going on? Like, no one ever talks nice to me, especially not Mike. But he gave me this box, and inside of it really humbled me, I guess, for lack of a better term. It really I'll just open it and show you guys what's in it. Hold on. Really hope the lighting isn't absolutely terrible. You'd be surprised how hard it is to get lighting right when you're stupid. He definitely didn't give me this box with the intentions of me making a video. He probably didn't think I would, but I want to share it with you guys since you guys are involved. But this is just something that I wanted to share with you guys because it means a lot to me, and you guys were involved a lot in this, and a lot of people showed support for Mike and Mike's father and getting the bike back. So I did really want to share this with you guys. This is a 1911 that Mike put together himself. He built for me, which he knows how much I hate 1911s, and there's probably a little bit of sarcasm in there, but I'll be honest with you guys. I've shot $500 1911s, and I've shot $5,000 1911s, all the way from Springfield to Colt to Rock Island. I've shot a lot of 1911s. I have never been impressed with the 1911 until I shot this gun. It's the best shooting 1911 I've ever shot. I don't know the value of it. I don't know what Mike put into it, but it shoots phenomenally for a 1911. Feels great. It's got one of the nicest triggers. It's probably a 3-pound trigger. Feels about 3 or 4 pounds. You know, Mike did a great job putting this together, and he even gave me a nice 10-round magazine. And I'm not saying that it's the nicest 1911 I've ever shot specifically because of the story behind it. It really is. It 100% shoots so incredibly smooth, and it puts any other 1911 I've ever shot to shame. I appreciate that, Mike. I don't mean to belittle the gift that Mike gave me, but his father's gift in this box completely overshadows the pistol. You know, Mike knows I like guns. We both like guns. We both like motorcycles. It's something that we both enjoy. But what his father gave me is irreplaceable. You might see it over here. It's a pen, and I'll go into detail about this. As a hobby, I guess Mike's father hand makes these pens. It's made from wood, and I'll go into that in a second, but this is a beautifully handcrafted pen that Mike's father made for me to say thank you. I have never in my life been so floored with a pen, but it's absolutely beautiful. It's got this really nice German ink. I don't really know much about pens or calligraphy, so if any of my fans do, I apologize for my ignorance, but he assured me it was very nice ink, and this is where it's really cool. Not only the fact that it's handmade, and if I get the country of origin wrong, I believe he said Istanbul. I believe he might have said Israel. I don't remember, and I apologize. But the pen is actually made from an olive branch from either at Istanbul or Israel, from an olive tree. And if you smell it, it smells just like olive oil. It's absolutely insane. It was very emotional for me, obviously. I certainly didn't help Mike because I thought there might be a reward for it, or I just want to see his dad get his bike back. His dad's a really cool guy. I'd do anything for my father. How about that? Does that make sense? Hopefully that summarizes it. But it's absolutely gorgeous, and I want to write with it, and I want to do stuff with it, but it's so nice that I'm afraid that I'm going to lose it because every pen I've ever had I've lost. It just smells so good. My mom's Italian, and like growing up, that's all we cooked with was olive oil. So this is a very familiar smell for me. It's really cool. But I can't thank Mike and his father enough for such a wonderful gift, you know. And you guys really helped with that, especially showing him support. Gosh, you know, there's got to be an idiom in here somewhere, right? That the pen is mightier than the pistol. You know, I know the original saying is the pen is mightier than the sword, but I think there's some sort of meaning behind this that I'm too stupid to understand, you know. But I have to say, between the pistol and the pen, I cannot be more humbled than I am now. It's just an incredible gift, and I want to say thank you to you guys for being supportive to Mike and his father, and thank you guys for being supportive to me. And I really appreciate just everything you guys have done for both me and Mike and anybody else that we tackle in the future. It's so smooth. Like, that's the most incredible feeling, is that I've never 1911 that smooth. You know, like 4-pound trigger, 3.5, 4-pound trigger. That's all I have for you guys today. I know I made a post on Instagram saying that I would make this video talking about it, and I kind of put it off, but I'm glad that I did because I know you guys can probably appreciate this just as much as I can almost, you know? So, thank you guys, and I will see you on the next video when I'm doing hood rat shit on my motorcycle, being not so humble. First thing I asked Mike when I got it, I was like, can I keep the case? The case is awesome. It just really adds to it. And he's like, of course you can keep the case, because you know everything's cut out specifically for it, but the case, it's just such a cool, you know? So neat. It's really, really cool. Anyway guys, thank you very much. Have a wonderful afternoon.